I want to talk camels with you. Able to travel 40 k's a day, carrying 590 kilograms on their back, they are one of the hardiest means of transport around, and they have fabulous eyelashes. And very soft coats. Camels have been the transport of choice for intrepid travellers around the globe for more than 5,000 years. And today, Heidi here and her friends are going to show us around their home in the Perth Hills. The Calamunnda Camel Farm in Pauls Valley, Calamunnda, is the oldest camel farm in WA. 24 camels, all ages, and their human is this fellow, Chris O'Hora. He's been hooked on these one-humped transporters for more than 30 years. What do you love about camels, Chris?
I love the fact that they're so low maintenance. They're really, really easy to keep, go weeks and months without food and water, but that's one of the reasons we have the animals.
They're very friendly, aren't they?
They are. They're just like big puppy dogs. They like the attention, and they're a herd animal. I'm the herd master or the alpha.
Do they actually walk in single file in real life, like you have them in the train here?
They do. One of the reasons in single file is because the camels will actually clear all the rocks off the ground, so it's a much smoother pathway as you've been shuffling past, and they walk in single file following the herd. We have a number of different tours available from our farm on a regular basis. We do an introductory tour for those people who go, I'm not really interested in that, to our bush tucker tours where we take a much longer tour out through the forest and show people our amazing environment, from our timber cutter history to our Indigenous culture, flora and fauna, and how awesome the camels are.
So what's the advantage of doing a tour like that from the top of a camel?
Well, I guess the advantage is that a camel is the ultimate four-wheel drive. It's independent suspension, low range, great air-conditioned office to work from, and the fuel efficiency on these guys, they're actually running on biofuel. So
how do you get up and onto them and off them? Is that fairly easy?
They can be different. As they're an articulated animal, they crank up and down off the ground when you load in that point. Would you like me to show you what it's like?
I don't know about that, but okay.
Come on, let's give it a crack. So there's so much to see in the forest around us. This particular tree is a xanthoria, or the grass tree. The Aboriginals have over 100 different uses for this, from a food source. You can use it for tools, but interestingly, the resin that comes from it, the Aboriginals were able to fashion what we would use as fiberglass in the modern world. Calamunnda is a Noongar word. Kala meaning smoke or fire, Munda, hills or forest. So the Noongars that were down on the river would look up here into the hills and see the bushfires, and they would say Calamunnda. So this is why our area has that Indigenous or Noongar name.
And before you know it, the hour is over and you're wishing you had more time.
Well, there you go, Chrissy. Time to put it all away.
Okay, remember your instructions.
Feet forward, lean back.
Forward, lean back.
Push down, Zara. Push.
Pushing.
Push, Zara. Come on, girl. Push.
Oh.
Push.
Come on, Zara.
Feet forward. There we go.
Thank you, Zara.
How's that?
She's very amenable, isn't she?
She is.
Hey, I didn't know that they have 3 eyelids.
Yes, a built-in windscreen wiper.
That's just amazing. You're full of useful information, aren't you?
Well, that's the most kindest thing anybody's ever said about me.
Did you know when camels are born, no hump? True story. And it's not water in their humps, it's fat. They can live off it for days. And Chris, our guide, is full of factoids like these. Get out to Calamunnda Camel Farm. It's a fascinating tour.